За сайн байцгаана уу? Бүгдээрээ Summer Adventures гэсэн хуваарийн дагуу явагдаж байгаа 5 дугаар ангийнхаа хичээлийг үргэлжлүүлье. За өнөөдөр day 1 гээд 2 дахь хичээл байна. Rounding гэсэн сэдвтэй байна. Гэхдээ rounding мөртлөөсөө яг up to million places гэсэн. За нэг сайтын орон хүртэл яг ойролцоо тоог олох нэ гэсэн үг. За ингийн тулд бүгдээрээ place value гэсэн тооныхоо яг байршлаас нь хамаарат утгыг нь ухтгууныг сайн мэдсэн байх ёстой. Тэгээд 5 дугаар анги учраас харж байгаа тоогоо яг ямар тоо вэ гэдгийг сайн ойлгосон байх ёстой гэсэн. За бүгдээрээ энэ эхний тоог аваад үзье. 8858. За өмнө нь хэлжсэн. За энэ таслал болвол бутгай тооны таслал биш. Бутгай тооны таслал гэж ярьдаг боловч яг Америк болон олон Европын орнуудад бутгай тооны таслал гэдэг утга маань period буюу dot гэсэн хэлбэрээр ингээд цэгээр явдаг. За хэрэг ингэж бичсэн байх юм бол 8858 болно. За биднэрт өгөгдсөн тоо бол яг 8858 буюу за энэ таслал маань болохоор зэрэг мянгатын орныг нь харахад нүдэнд амархан тусгагдахаар гэж салгаж өгж байгаа. За энэ бол зөвхөн яг бичиглэлд хамааралтай. За тооны машин болон бусад зүйлийг хэрэглэж байхад ингээд таслал оруулж болохгүй. Энэ бол зөвхөн харагдах байдалд зориулсан ийм зүйл байгаа. За 8858. За энэ хамгийн сүүлийн орон буюу хамгийн баруун талд байгаагаас эхлээд нэрлээд явна. Энэ бол нэгжийн орон буюу яг энэ маань one's place. Ингээд дараагийнх нь яг tens place. 10-ийн орон. Тэгээд дараагийнх нь hundreds буюу 100-ийн орон. Хамгийн сүүлдэнд байгаа маань яг хамгийн том буюу бидний хувьд бол мянгатын орон байх нэ. Мянгатын. За ийм байгаа. За олон янзаар бичдэг стандарт хэлбэрээр ингэж бичиж болно. Эсвэл задлсан маягаар яг 8000-аар нэмэх нь 800 нэмэх нь 50 нэмэх нь 8 гэд нийлүүлээд тавихад эргээд яг адилхан 8858 гэсэн тоотой. Ингэж цифрын ард ямар хөгтөн явж байна гэдгээр нь эсвэл үн цэнээр нь ингэж задлана гэсэн. За бүгдээрээ өгсөн тоон дээр ингээ хараад үзэхэд эхний асуулт дахиарыг what is 8858 rounded to the nearest thousands гэсэн байна. За бүгдээрээ мянгатынхаа орныг олно. За энэ бол мянгатын орн байна. Бүгдээрээ энэ орн бол яг бүгдээрээ nearest rounding буюу бүгдээрээ яг ойролцоолуулах нэ гэсэн. За rounding хийж байхад яг thousands гэсэн энийг олцоод энэний хажуу талд байгаа орныг харж үзнэ. Энэний дараагийн тоо ямар тоо вэ? 8 байна. Хэрвээ энэ дараагийн тоо 5 юм уу? 5-тай тэнцүү юм уу? 5-аас их байх юм бол юу гэсэн үг вэ гэхээр энэ дугуйлсан тоо маань хэрвээ 5-тай тэнцүү юм уу? 5-аас их байх юм бол round up буюу in thousands гэсэн тоо маань нэгээр нэмэгдэнэ гэсэн. Тэгэхээр бидний хувьд бол хариу маань 9. Ингээд бод дээрээ энээс цаашаа ойролцоолуулсан учраас ойролцоогоор 9000 гэсэн. 9000-тай тэнцүү биш яг ойролцоогоор 9000 гэсэн ингэж гарна гэсэн. За хэрвээ 4 байсан бол яг there is no rounding up. Ингээд энэ хэрвээ 4 байсан бол 8000 гэж 8 гэсэн мянгатын тоо маань тэр чигээр үлдэнэ гэсэн. За нийтлэг гардаг алдаа бол хэрвээ бид нэр round up хийж байгаа юм бол 5-аас доош байх юм бол бид нэр round down гэдэг 8-ыг 7 болох гэдэг тэхгүй. Эсвэл 8-аараа үлдэнэ, эсвэл 8-аас дээшлэнэ гэсэн ийм л ойлголт байна. За энэ бодлогын хувьд бол хариу маань 9000. Okay. Here. What is 1546 rounded to the nearest 10? So our tens place is here. And place next to that, to the right of it, is 6. Since 6 is more than 5, we will round up, and that tens place will become 1 more. So let's go ahead and write this number as is exactly until we get to the tens place. Tens place, instead of 4, this one will be 5, and everything after that will be 0. Okay, let's do it here. 6,893. So what is this number rounded to the nearest 100? And this is our last one here. This is our ones place, tens place, and hundreds place. So hundreds place, we have 8. Now let's take a look. Number to the right of that is 9. 9 is more than 5. That means we will round it up. Okay, if we round that up, that will become 9. So we will write the number exactly as is until we come to that place value be found. So that will become 1 more, and anything after that will be 0. Okay, so our answer is, it will be about 6,900. Next one, we have 122,353, and we're being asked to round it to the nearest 10,000s. So 10,000s place here is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and then 10,000s. 10,000. And the number right of that is 2. So since it is no more than 5, it will stay the same. So I will write the number exactly as is until I come to this place value I found. Since this is not being rounded up, I will write it as is, and everything else as 0. So my answer here is 120,000. 120,000. Okay. What is 378,629, not rounded to the nearest 100,000? So I have 378,629. So my place value here is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. So that's the place value we're looking for. And the number to the right of that is 7. Since 7 is more than 5, I will round it up. And that place value is my first number. That means I will turn that 1 more. That will become 4. And everything after that will be 0. So my answer here is what? It is about 400,000. Okay. And what is the given number here is 7,074,626, rounded to the nearest million. Okay, so we have 7,074,626, and our millionth place is here. So millions, we have 7, and the number to the right of that is 0. That's less than 5. So we are not going to round up. That means our number in the place value here will stay the same. 7 here. Everything else will be 0. Alright, so it is about 7 million. Alright, we have 3,558,572. round it to the nearest 10,000. All right, our place value here, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and the 10,000s. So that's the 10,000s place. And the number next to that, right to that, is 8. 8 is more than 5. That will round it up. Okay, so let's write this answer. Everything else will stay the same until we come to this place value. There was a 5 before. Since we rounded it up, that will become 6. And everything after that will be 0. And our answer here is 3,560,000. Okay, 3,560,000. All right, number we have here is 8,171. Let me fix that. Looks like another 7 there. 171,398. Rounded to the nearest million. All right, and our millionth place is here, and the number to the right of that is 1. So we are not going to round up. So we will write that number as is and write everything else as a 0. So our answer here is, it's about 8 million. All right, our number here is 671,280. All right, what is it to round it to the nearest 100,000? So our 100,000 place is right here. And the number to the right of that is 7. And the 7 is more than 5. That means we will round up. Okay, so let's go ahead and write our answer. That 6 will become 7. And everything else will be 0. All right, and our answer here is, it is about 700,000. 700,000. Okay, number here is 5,518,227. Rounded to the nearest 1,000. Okay, and thousands place here is this, and the number to the right of that is 2. Since it is less than 5, we are not going to round it. Now let's go ahead and write our answer. Everything else stays the same until we come to that place value 8. Since we are not rounding up, it stays the same and everything else will be 0. So our answer here is 5,518,000. That's it. All right, and our number here is 7,905,238. All right, and they're asking to round it to the nearest 10. Okay, our tens place is here, and the number to the right of that is 8. Since it is more than 5, we will round up. All right, let's go ahead and write the answer. Everything else stays the same until we get to this place value. So we have 7,905,200, and now that 3 will be one more, 40, and everything else will be 0. So our answer here is 7,905,240. Okay, and this one, our number here is 1,098,745. All right, and we are going to round it to the nearest 10,000. So our 10,000s place here is this, and the number to the right of that is 8. 8 is more than 5, we will round up. Now, everything else stays the same until we get to this place value. But this place value has 9. It's supposed to become one more. One more is 10. So we will leave this 10 0 here and then carry over 1, right? So how is it going to be written? Let's write it differently. Here, 1, this 0 will become 1. That's a 0, and everything else will be 0. All right, so our answer here is 1,100,000. All right, 1,100,000. All right, our number here is 357,403. We're going to round it to the nearest thousand. Okay, our thousandth place is here. Number to the right of that is 4. Since it's less than 5, we are not going to round it up. So let's go ahead and write the answer. We will be staying the same. Everything else become 0. Now our answer here is 357,000. Oh, it says nearest 100,000. So we did not read it carefully. So I gotta be careful. Read the question carefully. It says rounded to the 100,000. So I rounded it to the 10,000. So I got my answer, and I realized my mistake. Read through it. Let's do some more questions. So we have 174, nearest 100. So our hundreds place here is this. Number to the right of that is more than 5. We will round it up, and this will become 200. Okay. Number here is 8,456,443, and we're going to round it to the nearest million. All right, so millions place is here. We have 8. The number next to that is 4, so we are not going to round it up. So 8 stays the same, and everything else is 0. So it will be about 8 million. Okay. Our number here is 3,502. Now we're going to round it to the nearest 1,000. Okay, our thousandths place is here. Number next to that is 5. So if it's 5 or more, we will round up. So let's go ahead and write it. That 3 will become 4, and everything else is a 0. Our answer is 4,000. Alright, now we are entering the challenge zone here. Our number is 330,939. And we are going to round it to the nearest 100,000. Alright, our 100,000th place is, see, I gotta read it carefully this time, 100,000, not the 1,000. So 100,000th place is right here, and number to the right of that is 3. Since that is less than 5, we will not round it up. 3 stays the same, and everything else is 0. So we have about 300,000. Alright, we have number 83. We're going to round it to the nearest 10, and the tens place is here, and the number next to that is 3, less than 5, so we will not round it up. 8 stays the same, everything else is 0, and answer is about 80. We have 1,409. It is going to be rounded to the nearest 1,000. And that thousands place is here. Number to the right of that is 4. That's less than 5. We won't round it up. 1 stay the same. Everything else is a 0. So it is about 1,000. All right, and that is it.